Oh, did you see that? No, you're not supposed to look at that. This is, what is today?
Monday?
Monday, what time is it?
2:51 p.m.
It's lunchtime. We came to have lunch. We are still in the city. We're hoping to get a couple of intakes. Jay's doing some bunch of stuff. He's busy. So we kind of took the day. It's still a weekend for us right now, just for a minute. We're still having a weekend time. So.
And what else we do?
One outlet cover.
I got one outlet
for the engine assembly
covered.
room. Yeah, it was a outlet box,
light switch.
4 outlets and a light switch, and they didn't have one. We had to make it with these funky little make things.
Make your own cover thing.
So there's like nobody. Hopefully Jay calls pretty soon. That's all we're really doing is just trying to think of things we need for the shop and BSing around until Jay gets the intakes done. We're gonna be going over there. We should be testing it. We'll show you that in a minute, maybe. If not, then we'll be at the shop up north next time you see us. Trimming a little bit. We're doing production R&D. We're about to do another run, and so now is good time to have design changes. So that's what we're doing right now.
It's to size.
By using that aluminum right there. Yeah, look at that. It's an intake for a blower, for a Pro Charger, right?
Yep.
I don't have a Pro Charger. Do you?
Just make sure the rest, you can't see any of the scratches and stuff in it.
Yeah, because that's so scratched and so terrible. It's terrible. That's terrible. They make this stuff. Now this is all strictly for rust prevention. So we do not want our trunk lids or our racing wings to rust. So we make them all out of carbon fiber. It's genius. I mean, it works great.
This is gonna happen tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut a bag here in a minute.
Basically, right now there's 2 layers of carbon in here. We're gonna bag it and infuse those 2 layers, and then we'll strip all this out except for the carbon.
So all that's trash. Everything that's in there.
The white and the green is trash.
It's all going away.
Yep. Okay. So that'll be that one. So after we do the first infusion, we'll pull this stuff out, and then this will slide down in there. Okay, slide down in there. It'll get kind of glued in there, and then we'll put about 3 more layers of carbon in it, and it'll come up and it'll wrap around this, and it's basically locking this in there. And a lot of people, they'll make this out of aluminum
Inside of their carbon valve covers.
because it's cheaper.
And this shows you right here that this is not aluminum. They actually infused that in, and it's a carbon backer ring that makes it all stronger.
Yeah, it's a Cammer engine valve cover.
Cammer?
Yeah, 427.
It's a Toyota Camry.
No,
427.
No,
And
these are for the rich boys and their toys.
What?
So no one has ever made these valve covers out of carbon fiber. Or
Ever.
have done that ever.
We're calling Guinness.
Ever. It ain't been done.
It's a Cammer.
427 Cammer.
Who the hell's Cammer?
It's a overhead cam 427, like from the 60s.
Oh. Overhead cam.
No.
It's gonna pull it from here, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Just pour it all over ourselves.
You loosen it up for him, Ken.
Yeah, good job. Drop your phone in there.
So we got, where's the drum at? Oh, it's under there. That drum?
Yeah. This one?
Yeah.
Whoa, this is off Breaking Bad. Have you seen Breaking Bad?
We got it for the cost of shipping.
Did you really?
Yeah.
For the cost of the shipping? That's a pretty good deal.
30 gallons of resin.
For the cost of shipping. I mean, that's like
To most normal people, but to us, it's like a big deal.
30 gallons. I mean, you're talking, wait. It's like, what did we give?
It's about $85 a gallon.
Yeah, I was thinking it was about $100 a gallon is what we was given when we did our floor thing. We bought gallons off Amazon. 2-gallon jugs, a gallon of one and part A and B.
All right. I need a dipper cup.
And you got 30. How much was shipping? Wait, how much was shipping?
$250, I think.
From where?
California.
How'd you do that?
Got lucky. She's like, hey, I got this drum. And it was like 30 days past the expiration date, but it had been sealed the whole time.
Oh, it was expired. Oh, perfect. Tell them you take all of them.
Yeah.
Right?
That was rude.
Take all of the expired ones.
Stay down.
It's like you don't take Advil because it's expired. You can kiss my butt. I still got a headache.
400 each side.
I was gonna say it.
Kana, get down. No. Stop.
Come here. Stay there. Sit down.
I was gonna say 400 or
Sit down.
500 each side.
Well, that's 500 on that. Man, I don't know what. She used to never jump on people.
590. She's good that time. Why are you doing on your side? Why are you doing
535.
So this gets 2% by weight of the catalyst.
And you thought they just threw it in a jug and mixed it up. Jeez. There you go. You ready? Here we go. Let's have its first shot. This is called, what do you call this?
Vacuum infusion.
Vacuum infusion. Pulling a vacuum on it right now. As good a vacuum as you can get without going up into space. Ooh, it went down a little more. So pulling a vacuum. You want to explain it? What you're doing? Pulling a vacuum right here.
Yep.
Pretty simple once it's all done.
So what's crazy is it's 15 point something pounds per square inch is atmospheric pressure.
Yeah, 15.
So you add up all the square inches, and that's the equivalent.
Of what the vacuum is pulling?
That's how much weight's getting pushed down on here.
Oh.
So if this is, what is that, 32 by 32, Anthony?
Yeah,
You're a carpenter.
It's just, yeah, it's
16.
Mm-hmm.
So 32 by 32 is what?
Talking about the amount of pressure that's actually pushing on that green netting right now. It's actually heavy.
1,024 square inches times, I think it's 15.7.
16,000.
That's the equivalent amount of pressure that's sitting on top of this right now.
That's
Does that not mess with your head?
Yeah, that's making me a little.
Atmospheric pressure is 15.7 pounds per square inch.
14.7, 14.7, 14.7.
Okay. A lot of people think that the vacuum, you'll see here in a minute, it's going to look like the resin's getting sucked out of the cup. And it's gonna look like it's getting sucked through here to the vacuum source.
Okay.
But it's not. It's getting injected because the atmospheric pressure is on the resin out here.
It's pushing it in. It's being pushed in, not vacuumed in. It's being pushed in, yeah.
It's sucking stuff through, but it's not. It's
pushing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Even though the vacuum is putting a suction on it. All the vacuum's doing is removing air. It's like an air conditioner. It's not making the air cold, it's just removing the heat. Ready? Sorry. So.
There it goes. It's being injected, infused. Takes quite a bit. That was up to 5. That was up. It's about halfway done, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's about halfway in the valve cover. Really no option to run out.
No.
Right now.
No, and then like if you were to just for some reason get a leak in the bag, and then it's sucking air bubbles across, which you'll see in the part, you know, that's a bad deal. Are you mixing? Okay.
Hole in the bag.
Because if you look, you know, there's still the resin's outgassing in the bag, but there's still air molecules in the bag. And if you look, it's pushing.
Yeah, it's forming those bubbles right there.
Yeah.
Hey, Bob. Ooh, it's about up to the...
You good?
I think that this amount is going to be like really close. You have more in that cup?
Mm-hmm.
We'll pull it. These are separate too, aren't they? That's a completely separate bag than this one.
No, same bag.
Or separate chambers?
No.
Oh, so you can pull it over to here, in theory, but
it
it
would
could.
go in the vacuum source.
And then go back.
First.
And you got a catch can, just in case it does pull any.
Right. So it don't go to the pump.
That would be pretty nice to not put 2-part resin epoxy into your nice vacuum pump. Would probably be a bonus.
Right.
Probably pretty good. Be pretty good.
Yeah, I've got enough.
Nope. Here we go again.
I got you. Or you hold the hose, I'll take this. Oh, lost it. There it goes. Looks like got
There's
maybe
no bubbles coming in.
got a leak coming right there, Tim. Clamp your, you got yours clamped off, right?
Yeah.
You got those vice
Keep
grips
that
good?
clamped off. I'm gonna let mine make sure it's, because it's not completely.
Do you need the vice grip back?
Not yet.
Yeah, we just, you're looking for no bubbles at all, right?
Right. So, see they got, see that right there? That's a leak.
That's a leak.
Yeah, so trying to figure out where it's coming from. I think
You'll be done on this side, huh? So we got a leak on this one.
First I'm gonna try. No telling. It could be anywhere.
Will we feel it wet? What about that wax? Show that wax on it.
Little resin through. Okay, stop.
It's actually pretty serious here.
Can you stop it?
Yeah. What's going on here?
I guess let's see.
Let a little more in. So I doubt it's in the bag because the way it's leaking in multiple different places, it's like it's falling.
Like it's getting fed from the hook,
falling somewhere.
from the tube. Because it was coming all the way from here too, right?
Feed a little more in.
The light's helping you, isn't it?
Yeah. Where the hell is it coming from?
There's air, like I just saw
I think it's
bubbles
right
over
here. Yeah, I can see it through here coming along the tube. Hang on, they stopped here. I don't know if we want to call that bubble still coming or not.
Yeah, it's coming from somewhere.
Because there might have been a bunch from here, you know, up here while we was clearing it. If you just fixed it right there.
Okay, that.
Yeah. What the hell? I think this one's gonna be toast, Kim. Yeah, let some out. There's no telling where it's coming from. It could be a hole in the mold. You know?
Do you want me to close it
No.
off?
No, leave it.
It stopped over here. Oh, you're going too, aren't you? Just a little, yeah, you're on it right there. Ah, you did it.
It might.
A little
might,
bit right there.
If it, see, we don't want it to leak and go down there. If it leaks and follows out here,
Oh, let it leak. That pull it.
it's okay. It's pushing out, right?
It's pulling air all through to here. It's probably the air, all that air that we let in there, right? It's got to come out. There you can see some. Yeah, like those bubbles right there. If those come in, those bubbles right there. You see them?
Mm-hmm.
Is that trashed apart?
No, because those will work their way out.
Ah,
I got something here.
nice. Kind of get an idea of what it is that they're making here. It would be somewhat kind of like that. This is Jay's rat rod. He's got a little rat rod here. It's runner driver. He drives it. He'll drive it. But carbon fiber valve covers, except I think those are regular. Like this. Just like that. Valve covers that look like that. Yeah. That's what we just spent all that time in there doing. And he's making doors for Malibu. He's got all kinds of stuff for Malibu in carbon fiber. And they're making molds right now for that job to be done on the molds that are made from those actual doors. That makes sense. That's what's happening. These are very expensive. Yeah. That catch can doing its job right there. Okay, say one more time what those are. Camera.
427 camera.
427 camera. That would be it's like a Chevy. A Ford. It's actually, so it's not. It's like a Ford. Okay, it's kind of like a Ford, but it's not. It's a Camry. Camera? Camera. Yeah, I know all about this stuff. Just ask me. So things don't always go as planned. We just got back and we did get us some intakes. That Infusion was 2 years in the making. I remember him going through those and making those fittings for the pass-through for the spark plug holes. That was 2 years in the making, which is kind of freaking crazy because we happened to be there while he was doing it, and then that bag had a hole in it. That's a good reason why some of this stuff costs so freaking much, because you know, like little thing like a bag with a hole in it could cause it might have trashed both of those. Who knows? If anybody wants parts for it, I mean, it's fairly expensive. You could have to really, really want it. So maybe it would be a comment down below and then hold on for a price, because like you can comment and hopefully maybe Jay would see that, and maybe Jay will respond to how much whatever part you guys would want, because he can make anything out of it. And the thing about fiber, it doesn't rust. Will not rust. So, and if you paint it, now that's something that maybe we could we could do like for oil pans and parts that do not need to be actual carbon fiber, beautiful, because he goes for not a single air bubble anywhere in the whole thing. Absolutely perfect. All the grain is going with each other around the curves and everything, like very, very nice. Now, the price would be substantially less if we didn't care if the carbon was actually all lined up or any kind of little holes, little air bubbles. Then the price is like way less, which I don't even know if we could talk Jay into doing anything like that. He kind of wants them all to be good. We have this, we have to go modify, and that is it. So we got some intakes. We're got a couple things to do before we head back up north and go back and start another grind in the shop. But that was pretty much a weekend at home, and yeah, have a good day, guys.